This is the next thing that you need to know under the promissory note. A very important part. Okay, now I divide the question to two. First part of the question, Shrek took a loan for 8,000 and agreed to pay 2% per annum, which is going to be due in 60 days. The note was dated 15 January 2024. This is the first part. Under the first part, I'm going to calculate two things. Number one, I'm going to calculate what is called the maturity date. So to get the maturity date, I started on 15th Jan. It's going to be for 60 days, yeah? So 31st Jan minus, you get 16. February 28. Don't tell me, sir, 2024 leap year, go until 29. We don't do that under the bankers rule. Bankers rule don't care about leap year. Standard February 28 days. Alright, so when I total this up, okay, together with March is 31. Okay, so when you get to total this whole thing up, you are going to get 16 plus 28 plus 31. This is going to be 59. Okay, I press again, 16 plus 28 plus 31. You get 75. That means it's already above the 60 days. So I cannot go for March 31. So what should I do? I total this up first. So when I total this up, this is going to be 44. So 60 minus 44 will give me 16. So therefore, the maturity date is 16 March 2024. First part. Next part, maturity value. So we are going to use the simple interest formula. 1 plus 2%, 60 days. 60 over 360. So maturity value is going to be 8,000. 1 plus 6% times 60 over 360. I have this 8080. This is the first part I need to calculate.
Plus 6% ke 2%? Your notes you tulis 2%.
Oh, okay. Salah. Okay, edit.
You start daripada mention. Okay, now I press calculator.
Okay.
And rolling and action.
Okay, now we're going to press the calculator now to get what is the maturity value. So let's calculate the maturity value. So it's 8,000. 1 plus 2% times 60 over 360. So you have the amount 8026.67. This is the amount that is going to be due in 60 days. First part settled. Okay, now we go to the second part. The lender, Shrek, borrowed from a person. He gave him the promissory note. Alright, Shrek received the promissory note from this borrower, and suddenly in the midst of some month, Shrek needs the money. So what did he do? He went to the bank and handed it over to the bank on the 15th. Alright, so when he hand over the promissory note to the bank will charge a interest. That is what we call discount. So from that, we are going to learn, or we're going to calculate how much is the proceed that is going to be received by Shrek. Again, Shrek is the receiver of the promissory note. He is the lender. So on the first part, we calculated what is the maturity value here, and we calculated what is the maturity date and value for the promissory note that he received. Now we're going to go to the next part. What are we going to do? We're going to find out how much will he receive in the sense of money at the end. Let's say you go to the bank on the 15th of February, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to calculate this based on two things. First, I'm going to calculate what we call the discount period, so that I'm able to get how much interest that is going to be charged by the bank. So the discount period will start exactly. He went to the bank on 15th February, right? And the maturity date is 16th of March. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to calculate 15th February to 28th February. So you can take your calculator if you want. This is going to be 13. Then the next was 16 March, which is going to be 16 days. When you total this up, you are going to get 29 days. This is the discount period. So the bank will charge interest for 29 days. So what will be the proceeds that is going to be given to Shrek? That means the net amount that Shrek is going to get from the bank. The net amount from the bank after charging the interest. What is the net amount that is going to get? So I'm going to take the maturity amount, which is 8026.67. So 8026.67, and I minus off with the bank discount. 8026.67 times, let's go to the bank's interest. Bank is charging 3% interest. So 3% for 29 days. So I have a calculator. I can just press in one go for the whole thing to give me the answer. So I went to my calculator. 8026.67 minus 8026.67 times 3% times 29 over 360. Close the bracket. So the bank will give Shrek 8007.27. This is the net amount receivable by Shrek at the where he hands over the promissory note to the bank. So this is the next thing that you need to know on promissory note.